So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. He's dropping back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side.
Panther 60, Panther 60, go!
They're going for this. Connects on the crosser. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Vikings get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Coming right is Gibbs. He dodged the tackle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Ready, set.
Gibbs now from the gun. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Ready? Go, go.
Here he goes, third and long. Screen here for Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
That is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. It's a 33-yard look from the right half.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
Loss of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
And they just get the play off. Chased out to his right. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 1st down here. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Pick.
3rd down. Here's Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they called the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, Williams to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
2nd and 10 now. Williams completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might know Power Ranger. Mine also
To the air yet again, Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Vikings will get it back with some time to work with. We reach the 2-minute warning. First and 10 from the 32. They'll start this series with an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
Third and short here, trying to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Here's the snap on fourth. It'll be caught by Jackson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down. On first down, it's Gibbs. That one good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Come on.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now. The Bears decide to call their first time out. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Cowboy 80.
Throw here, 3rd down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First down throw by Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You want to see more, but you want to see soul. Life just slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Overseas.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Looking from the gun, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. That finds Hunter downfield. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. of the gun, here's Williams. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get their first points of this game just before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Bears 7, Vikings 3.
Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Throwing here just before halftime. Throwing this for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Shoves him off. And he gave it his best to get to the 25. Just a step or 2 short of it. And he's out along the 24-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
What is on?
Off the play fake, Williams. Hits his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
It's mixed in on second down. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New set of downs from 37. First and 10, around to mix it. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Nixon gets it again on second down. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, Williams. Buying some time right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point attempt coming up. He connects on the extra point try. And the Bears drive their lead to 11.
Bears 14, Vikings 3.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
Us quarterbacks, Kate, yeah, you'll hear us say things like our best friends are the blockers up front or the go-to receivers. But a returner who could give you a short field coming out just like that, well, he's someone maybe you take to dinner during the week as a thank you for that great field position.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
Throwing off the play fake. On the move, headed right. Sends this to the end zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. Kevin O'Connell with the call. They're trying for 2.
Let's go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
So the false start backs him up. This is 2nd down and 9. They'll run here following the penalty. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Andy Lee in punt formation.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. So we're through 3 here. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard.
On the ready.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. A start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
First down, Vikings.
Another one for Gibbs. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Come on. Set. Cowboy.
First down, play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
It's second down.
Ready. Viking 18.
Here's a throw. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Let's go.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings facing a 5-point deficit. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready. 18 Cardinals.
Trying to get it with the option. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings have taken the lead late. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. You never know what kind of game we're going to get.
And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
And makes the score Vikings 17, Bears 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Hester on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Continuing to move past the 45. Keeps it moving. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears jump in front late. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Vikings 17.
Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Minnesota.
Back to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
With half a minute left, here comes 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. That's complete to Jackson. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Let's go. Viking 18, Pioneer.
Throwing now. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. He's going to throw it again. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
At the 35-yard line.
They are throwing it again. He finds OBJ. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. So here's their 3rd and final timeout. 7 seconds left in this game.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. So the Bears come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.